Hey guys, welcome back to the Kinwoven home. I'm Sharrah, and if you guys are new here, you are gonna wanna make sure that you hit that subscribe button because we just moved into the most beautiful home in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and we have a lot of work to do. And we're gonna be filming the whole process from any renovation projects in a couple of months to any decorating projects that we're doing immediately and all the things in between. Also, if you guys aren't following on Instagram, go check it out because we post stuff daily over there, whereas here we post weekly or every other week. If you saw last 2 weeks ago video, we did a quick tour of the house and I showed you a couple of the rooms that we started decorating initially within the first 3 days that we moved in. I loved that video. I felt like it really helped me put the house together. I felt like I was able to provide some really great tips for you guys as far as what to do if you've just moved into a place or even if you've been in a place for like a year or so. We went through the living room, we went through the sunroom, and we went through the master bedroom last time. This time we're gonna tackle the dining room, and we're actually gonna revisit the sunroom because we did something a little bit different in there that I'm excited to show you guys about. Question of the video is, how many people does your dining room table seat? Ours could seat 8, but currently we are seating 6 because we have a little mini table in the kitchen. But let me know how many people your table seats, and let's get started. Okay, so here in our beautiful dining room, you'll notice there's a lot of great trim and there's so much character in this room. If you guys are following on Instagram, then you guys know I have big plans for the trim in this house. We decided to wait on painting all the trim white until Christmas, after Christmas. Once we transition to the white trim, I think that some of the decor that we have in here is really gonna fit the style that we're going for. And so when you're in this in-between transition, I just wanna encourage you guys, if you find yourself in the same position, use what you have and make the best of it. For example, this room is very grand and it's very beautiful and there's so much character. The green chairs that we have here, I probably wouldn't have picked for this exact space the way it is today, but I think that they're perfect for now and they're what we had. And then as time goes on, like the position we're in, little by little, you'll start to transition and change and add a few new things, use some of the old. Speaking of stuff we had, this is the dining table we had in our last place. I love that it seats so many people. I love the color of it. I love the sturdiness of it. I get questions all the time about Article. Do I think their sofas are comfortable? Do I think their furniture is well made? Guys, we have a lot of Article furniture in our home and I can't say enough good things about them. If your order is under $9.99, they will give you a flat shipping rate of $49. And if your order is over $9.99, your shipping is free, which is awesome. They have a 30-day guarantee. And they really stand by their product. So I would recommend, if you guys are looking to invest into some new furniture, check out Article. As you know, I will link everything below for you guys to check out. I'm super excited about a new piece of furniture we put in this space. We have a beautiful bay window in the dining room, and I love this amazing buffet that we put in the corner here. It goes really well with the dining table, and I love the functionality of it. Normally in a dining room, you could store things like placemats and dishes and all of that stuff. I think that's the best use of a buffet, but in our situation, we have a lot of storage in this house. And in our kitchen, we have the amazing built-ins, as you guys have seen. So what we utilize this sideboard buffet for over here is a great place to put some decor, but also a place to store placemats and board games. I love board games. Anyone that comes over to our house, I usually try to force into playing a board game. So I like to have them close by because this is also a good board game table because it's nice and big.
What about puzzles?
I also have a lot of puzzles in there. I may or may not be slightly addicted to puzzles. The rug that we have in here, kind of a funny story. It just showed up on my doorstep. I will link it below for you guys. It is a lot thinner than most jute rugs that I would normally purchase, but it does have a really cool pattern on it. I didn't order it and no one sent it to me. I think I ordered a different rug and then I think it came in. Anyway, it's really great rug and I want you guys to see it because I think it does have some cool texture. It does need a rug pad, I just want to say that. But besides that, I think it's probably a very decent price and I will link it below if you guys want to check that out. Going from the floors to the walls, we have some beautiful minted artwork behind me, and across from the artwork, we have my very famous clock. Unfortunately, I have not been able to find a duplicate of this clock to its exact size and shape. There's a lot of round clocks out there, but there aren't a lot of oval clocks, and I don't know why. And I think we need to put a new battery in it because I don't know that it's working anymore, but even if it doesn't work, it's so beautiful, and it is definitely something that you guys have continued to love through the years. So we put that across from the artwork, and it fills the space nicely, and I think it was great to put it there for the time being. The artwork behind me, you guys know I love working with Minted. They have some really beautiful prints, and I loved the light oak frame in here. Kind of the moodiness of the color palette, and they're kind of more of an abstract landscape, and I think the colors in them definitely speak to each other. And it does lead you into the next room we're gonna talk about, which is the sunroom. We have these beautiful French doors that lead into this amazing room. It's probably my favorite room in the whole house. It's definitely something we went back and forth on what to do with this room because we love it so much. We had like several ideas of what we wanted to do in there, but we landed on making it our office. You guys know I love light and bright. It just really affects my mood to have the exposure to the light and to the trees and to the scenery that these windows kind of open us up to. And so why not have that be your backdrop if you're gonna sit at a desk or if you're gonna kind of be on a computer? I don't know, it just like brings a lot of peace and tranquility and actually helps me focus. Last time I showed you, we had this beautiful Article sofa right dead center when you walk in, which we have kept. And a new piece that I got from Article, which is probably one of my favorite rugs I've ever gotten from Article. Okay, so this rug is called the Oma rug. And I love it. I love that there's cutouts. I love that it's a circle rug. It kind of just feels like a big flower on the floor, but it's very neutral. We put that underneath the sofa, and I think it's kind of a fun detail, especially when you're kind of outside, kind of walking into the space. And as you turn to the corner, we put this beautiful desk that I got from Article and a chair that goes with it. It's actually a dining chair, but I liked the back support to it. And then I have this awesome cabinet, kind of organization cabinet right next to the desk that I got from Article. Honestly, offers so much more storage than I thought that it would. And the doors kind of do that thing where you push them in and then they catch and they slowly glide in. I love that. And then next to it, we have this really pretty white lamp that we got from Article that's also just very modern, but I love that it's white and it's just like a good little desk lamp. It doesn't take up any space on the desk. It's just kind of there. I did give away all my plants in San Diego because I knew they would all die in the moving truck. So we went ahead and found an amazing green nursery here, and we purchased a bunch of new plants, and then I just used the pots that I had from our last place. And on the other side of the space, across from the desk, we have this really cozy chair. It's really deep, so I love it because I can snuggle up in it. Tyler loves it because he's very tall, so he can sit like a normal human, and he's very supported and comforted, and he can gaze on his beautiful fireplace that he loves so much that we're keeping for the time being. We just gotta figure out how in the world to make it not look so like in the corner. Like I don't wanna move the wall, but I don't know how much it costs to move a fireplace. It's probably not gonna be an option. It kind of goes through the roof, so that would affect the roof line. Okay, so we're gonna keep the fireplace. And the built-ins, they still are a catch-all because we still have not filled out the whole house for furniture. You know, you can have some really great accessories and decor, but if you don't have furniture to put it on, then you're kind of stuck. So luckily, these built-ins are a great space for me to organize my decor, and as we fill in the rest of the house as time goes on, there'll be more intention behind what I have there. And then next to the chair, we have this awesome little stool, and it just is very clean, very Scandinavian, and just a very simple little touch in detail. Between the kitchen, which I haven't really shown you guys all that much yet, and the dining room, we have this great hallway that leads to the master bedroom. And we had a couple extra Minted pieces that I wanted to display because they're so beautiful. I think Minted's artwork is great. Minted, I don't know if you guys know this, but they partner with a bunch of different artisans and artists. Well, on their website, you can see which artist and you can look at all the art that they've created. When the art comes in, you can actually see the name of the artist on the packaging. I just love that. I love that you can buy from a company like Minted that supports local independent artists. And I love kind of putting that in the hallway as you walk into the kitchen or as you walk back into the dining room. You can kind of see some really pretty color and bringing in some life through that artwork. So how do you guys think the dining room and the office have turned out? Nothing is perfect, but that's kind of the fun part. That's just life. You don't necessarily have a perfect house the first month that you move in, but I love that we have been able to put this first floor together. We've made the best of it, and I think it's come together really, really nicely. So I encourage you guys to get up and try re-accessorizing your space if you've lived there for a long time or you're brand new to it. Do not be intimidated. Use what you have and make the best of it. I'm gonna link all of the products from Minted and Article that we have and some of the other decor pieces you see. I'll put it all in the description box below. Thank you to both of those brands for working with us constantly throughout the years. We love partnering with them, and they truly have some amazing pieces that make our home come to life. So I recommend you guys check out their websites. Also, if you guys have not checked out the design sessions, I'm gonna put a link down there below. My mom and I just did this awesome Q&A on Instagram the other night. Once a month, we're gonna be answering a bunch of questions. Those of you that are members of the design sessions, you can submit your questions about your home and we'll pick a couple every month and go on Instagram Live together. If you're not a member and you want to be, I'm gonna link it below. It's $10 a month. My most recent episode I've uploaded over there is about decorating a rental. My bread and butter is how to decorate rental spaces and temporary spaces and how to make it feel like home when you don't own it. So I did a full hour episode over there. You guys can check that out, and we've gone into some serious detail on really how to improve your space and make it look beautiful even if you don't live there forever and if you do not own it. And I think that's all I have for you today. Until next time. Well, eventually we will go upstairs, I promise. But, you know.
In the kitchen.
In the kitchen. We still have the kitchen, and we still have the basement, and we still have the back house. And then there's Christmas. We have a lot going on. So make sure you're subscribed, make sure you thumbs up this video, and answer the question in the video. How many people does your dining table seat? Should we do a circle table in here? You know me. Once I have the perfect table, then I want to change it. Tyler's filming again, guys. It's been a while, but he's the cameraman. He's back in, and guess what? I am in focus, hopefully, and my mic is on.
We did it. Wait, did I hit record?